I'm Safe Bass, and this is my, oh shit, wait. This is my, future dubstep tutorial. This is the drop that we're gonna be making, and you can follow along at home, or you can take what I do and you can do something else with it. It's pretty nice, pretty cute stuff. I'm transitioning like away from the sound, so I thought I'd fill you guys in on the source. And then my new album's gonna be way different. Okay, where do I start? I think let's start at these stabs. And there's a few layers to it. As you can see, my CPU does not really like this. But that's what the stabs sound like. Let's go to pattern 1. And this is like the core. So what it is it's this like poppy sort of signy mallet in a xenology. And let's turn off all the effects. It's clipping really bad, but you can kind of hear that it's pretty much just a pure sine wave with some like a bit of like a transient to it. And for effects, I think the real source is coming from the comb filter, and it gives it like a nice, like a more mallet-y tone and some like decays, like decay, like he has like a little very short echo, and then there's a Vocodex on half mix with like a 4-minute shift, and that just gives it some like upward, some extra like harmonic sounds. I don't know the word for it, but it's cool. Obviously, like, you know, the OTT is always, and then transient shaper, which just gets rid of like a pretty harsh click at the start. Some EQs, like dealing with some resonant sounding frequencies. I ought to actually turn that down too. And then a reverb, zero decay. I love the zero decay reverb, and it's just like with the high size, it's just like spreading it out very subtly, so it's not all mono sounding. Not the EQ, just cutting off the lows. Everyone does that. This is my sub. It's a good sub. Adding white noise with texture. And low passing it. That shouldn't. You don't need that because it's just a sine wave. But this this rack, is, I made it from like extracting like the sub from like the samples, and then there's a wave shaper that's just like fucking it like really hard and just like distorting it all together, and like it's crispy. The actual preset is pretty boring. It's just the sine wave that goes down, and then this goes down. It's like a pitch attack, like an 808 sounding. Oh, this is a nice sound. This is like analog BD sine, just like a sine wave with some extra like harmonics. Got like some low pass automation here. And this like envelope, and then this envelope, like as this this LFO, like as it plays, it like just slightly increases the decay, which is cool. It gives it some movement. And then all passes filter, the goat. It's not really doing much though. Oh, and this is cool. This is actually the source on this preset. It's like, use a rim shot in the Serum 2 convolver, and then you turn like the mix like all the way up, so you're just getting like the reverb. But because it's like a short like rim shot, it just takes like, it's super short and like percussive sounding, but it's like, instead of being a rim shot, it's like your sound. It's pretty cool. I've been using that technique like with like, just like not with Serum 2, just like with Freak and Volva for like a while, but it's cool you can do it like in your presets now. I think that's everything for this pattern. This is a nice sound. It's the Serum 2 granulizer, and it's just like a plucky shape and a little comb filter that just like spreads it out just like a little bit. Oh, the diffuser in Serum 2. Just like a disperser. It sounds cool. And then we got the OTTs, always. And some low pass automation. Makes it more like plucky. It's a cool sound. This is just like to help the transient. Just like a reverb little pluck. It makes it like, fills out the sound a bit more. And then also this like, this is a Randy chord sample. Oh, she's pretty cool. Shout out her. And that's also just like being automated, like just to like the flow, and it just gives it like some more sounds. And then there's also this in the background, which is the same sample, and that just fills out some more space. And then, ooh, this is saucy. These basses. So that's like this initial bass hit cut up, and I rendered this because it takes up so much CPU. But let me find that. Actually, is it you? Yes, it is. Okay, so this is a preset I made, and it just plays a minor chord. It's just a bass. It's like a bass shot in the wavetable, and it's just like a very boring sounding bass. And then it's like this tonal sample in the spectral mode. And it's pretty harsh on the ears actually on its own. But that's just layered with it. And then it's got like this high pass filter, so it's got a bit of movement. And then just distortion and compression, standard stuff. And this just, you play this and it plays like any minor chord. It's all about like, that's like with my bass design, it's all about just combining, like finding ways to combine some sort of tonal sound and some sort of just heavy sounding bass. You can also like use granular like stuff, like Quanta 2 is really good for this kind of sound design. Just layering it with like a bass and then having them play the same rhythm and then like distorting and compressing them together always sounds good. As for processing, it's not doing that much, just OTT, always with the OTT. There's like 3 OTTs on this, and then I'm cutting out the lows because I've got my own sub. Drums, pretty cool. The kick and the snare from my sample pack, I cut this out of a drum loop. Pretty like simple drums. You could source them up. I didn't for this song. You could add some like shakers and percussion, but it's like these rides, just super like simple like noise rides, and then a shaker, and then the kick and the snare. You can get these sounds in my sample pack, Future Rhythm Dance Party. It's $5, I think, or £5. It might be a bit more depending on where you are. But it's pretty cheap, and there's some cool sounds in there. Okay, there's this vocal chart that I made like a while ago. And there's automation for it too, actually. It's pretty cool. This is Transgate that's on like the triplets mode, so it goes like da 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 da. It's a cool rhythm, and it kind of mimics like the rhythm in here a bit, in like the stabs. OTT. This delay. Oh wait, I forgot this too. This delay is like automated on the end, which gives it just like a little sweep in. And that's pretty sweet. No, like, and that's just like following the sort of rhythm. Just like layering up lots of tonal sounds so that it sounds full and warm, when actually individually like the stab is not very like, it's not very heavy sound. It's like super small like, and cutesy, but when you like fill all your frequencies and all your like stereo space, you can make these small cute sounds like not be underwhelming. Then I think the last thing is these basses. And this is just my sample, and it's in key. I put it in key, and then I always do this stretch prayer, and then you can automate the formant, and this literally works on like any sound. And I think Skrillex like does this shit all the time, like with the formant automation. Sounds so good. This is just on the same channel as the other bass, just like OTT. There's reverb that's like automated up. Just gives it like a little lead into the next section. And then the 808. Like sub. And then that's the full drop. I don't think I'm forgetting anything. I guess like this is cool. If you ain't afford the granular shit, you can just fake it. I always do this. You can just by just chopping up the sample, and then you count like 0 beats in between, 1 beat in between, 2 beats, 3 beats, and that should be there. But because it's at the end, it would sound a bit weird, so I just moved it back one, and it just like slows down, and then I'm panning it left to right. And that's everything. Yeah, that's my drop. I hope you guys followed along well, because I'm not very good at explaining things. This is my first time doing like a tutorial sort of thing. Have a good day, and I hope this inspired you to make something cool.